Right guys, how you doing? Paul Dunn back again. You guys wanted it, so here it is. This is Papua New Guinea taipan video. Oxyuranus, scutellatus canni. This is the third most venomous snake in the world. Her name's Patch. God, how old is she? She's a couple of years old. These are by far my favourite taipan. I've had them land. This is my second coastal. Well, Papua New Guinea taipan. It is a type of coastal taipan. But these guys are from Papua New Guinea. As I say, these are the third most venomous snake in the world. Inland taipan being number 1. And then after the brown snake, you've got the Papua New Guinea taipan, or the coastal. The reason I'm reading information here, right? I've got Asperger's syndrome, I'm autistic. The theory side of it goes in one ear and out the other. My head's like a sieve when it comes to theory. It doesn't matter how much times I read this shit, some of it sticks and some of it just fucking goes. So I've got Wikipedia here as usual, and I'll give you a bit of information about the snake and then I'll get the snake out. I need to add, this is extremely dangerous guys. I've got my own style of handling snakes, don't worry, I'm not going to free handle a taipan. But I've got my own way of doing things. Please do not copy what I'm doing. This snake is no fucking joke. This snake doesn't even have to bite you. All it can do is scratch the surface of the skin with a fan and you're pretty much fucked. So the coastal taipan, the Papua New Guinea taipan. These guys are usually max out around about 2 metres. They're very slender, very quick snakes. Very twitchy as well. I know people, the black mamba is meant to be the quickest snake in the world, or the fastest snake in the world. I know people that have kept black mambas and Papua New Guinea taipans, and they swear that the Papua New Guinea taipan is faster than the mamba. I've never kept mambas before, well, black mambas, I've had a green, but I've never kept the black mamba. And so I can't really comment on which one's quicker. But people that I know that have kept both swear the Papua New Guinea taipan is faster. So if anybody wants to confirm that, then fair enough. Every black mamba that I've met has been quite relaxed. Every Papua New Guinea taipan that I've met has been pretty twitchy as well. So average size is about 2 metres long, 6.6 feet. The longest recorded length for the coastal taipan was 2.9 metres, that's 9.5 foot. So they could be quite fucking, they could get quite long and it could be a fucking handful. These are fucking, these are nutcases, eh? Let me see, I'm trying to find the best shit to fucking tell you guys. Distribution and habitat. Coastal taipan occurs only in Australia and the island of New Guinea. So this is the taipan for Papua New Guinea. Let me see here. I don't fucking know what to tell you, man. Habitat. The coastal taipan can be found in a variety of different habitats. It can be found in warm, wetter, temperate to tropical coastal regions, in monsoon forests, wet and dry. What the hell is a sclerophyll forest? Fuck knows. And woodlands, and in natural and artificial grassy areas including grazing paddocks and disused rubbish tips. In Queensland it has adapted well to sugarcane fields where it thrives on the rodent population in the fields. in far north Queensland, in the Cape York Peninsula, it is usually found in open woodland areas. Thickets of introduced lantana or something are also favoured habitat. The coastal taipan shelters in abandoned animal burrows, hollow logs, and in piles of vegetation and litter. Right. Behaviour and diet. The coastal taipan is primarily diurnal, being mostly active in the early to mid-morning period, although it may become nocturnal in hot weather conditions. When hunting, it appears to actively scan for prey using its well-developed eyesight and is often seen travelling with its head raised slightly above the ground level. Once prey is detected, the snake freezes before hurtling itself forward and issuing several quick bites. The prey fucking dies really fucking fast. They eat rodents, fucking birds, bandicoots, shit like that. Right, this is where I get fucked up, man. The venom, right? I know it's neurotoxic, I know it's going to fucking kill me quickly. You ask me, what's the effects? You just fucking die, right? Ask Berters, it's like that fucking taipan bites me dead. It's fucking easy as that. I've read more on effects and shit like that. I'm reading it again. Tomorrow it'll be like fucking out the head, I'm a snake keeper, I'm a snake handler. The practical side of shit, I do it well. Theory side, I'm not so good. This is why I'm reading for Wikipedia. If you can't be arsed reading Wikipedia, I'm fucking telling you here. So, Oxyuranus scutellatus is the world's third most venomous snake. The SCLD 50 value of the species is 0.106 micrograms, according to Australian Venom and Toxin Database, and 0.12 micrograms according to Engelmann and Obst 1981. The average venom yield per bite is 120 milligrams. Alright, it's milligrams, no micrograms, milligrams, with a maximum record of 400 milligrams. Right. Its venom contains primarily taipan, a highly potent neurotoxin affecting the nervous system. So this fucking thing, if it bites you, it's shutting you right down, and it affects the blood's ability to clot. Bite victims may experience headache, nausea, vomiting, collapse, convulsions, paralysis, internal bleeding, myolysis or something like that, destruction of muscle tissue that is, and kidney damage. In cases of severe envenomation, death can occur in as early as 30 minutes after being bitten. But it depends how you react. If your body goes into anaphylaxis, this thing can kill you way fucking quicker than that. The average is around 2.5 hours or something like that. The time between a bite and death depends on various factors such as the nature of the bite and the constitution of the victim. Untreated bites have a mortality rate of 100%, as the coastal taipan always delivers a fatal dose. Let me see. An average bite delivers 10 to 12 times the lethal dose of venom for a human adult male. And medical professionals recommend that the victims seek immediate medical attention, even for apparently minor bites. Before the introduction of specific antivenom by the Commonwealth Serum Laboratories in 1956, nearly all bites were fucking fatal. In his book Venom, which explores the development of a taipan antivenom in Australia in the 1940s and 1950s, author Brendan James Murray argues that only one person is known to have survived an Oxyuranus bite without antivenom. George Rosendale, a Gugu Yimithithere Aboriginal bitten at Hope Vale in 1949, Murray writes that Rosendale's condition was so severe that nurses later showed him extracted samples of his own blood that were completely black in colour. Right guys, I'm going to get the taipan out. This taipan is named Patch. You'll notice the way I handle this girl is way different from how I handle Luke and the forest cobra. I still like to get down low with her, but things are done different, you'll see, right? So let's go into the good stuff. Fucking have a vape first, eh? Call these guys electric spaghetti. It's like trying to hook a piece of spaghetti that moves. It's a fucking nightmare to get on a hook. Here we go, guys. Right guys, she's still small at the moment. This is Patch. Papua New Guinea taipan, Oxyuranus, scutellatus canni. Very twitchy snake, you can see. She won't hesitate to bite. If you're slow with her, keep your movements nice and slow, then she tends to stay nice and slow, nice and relaxed. She is feisty, she's very defensive. You go in, she will not hesitate to attack you. Once she's out, like she is now, she does tend to calm right down. Constantly active, constantly on the move. Doesn't like to sit still. You'll notice a lot of my pictures, there's not a lot of pictures. Try to get a picture of these things is a fucking nightmare, guys. Even when she's moving slow like that, you try and get a picture of her, the slightest movement and it blurs. But she's a beautiful little snake. These guys are my favourite. As I say, I had an inland taipan before. It was too easy for me. When I say easy, it was too laid back for me. I like when I'm working with snakes, I like to be constantly thinking. These are quicker. They keep the mind on the ball. Constantly thinking, right, what's she going to do, where's she going to go, is she going to go nuts? It's a beautiful little snake. As I say, I like to get down low with them, so I'm not hovering over the top of them. I don't recommend you do it, guys. If you are going to keep taipans, please stay on your feet. As I say, I've developed my own style of handling these animals, and I am comfortable with it. If you're keeping stuff like this, seriously, stick with what you know, stick with what you're comfortable with. Don't look at me and think, oh shit, I'm going to do that. Nah, I've done this for 10 years, guys. I've got thousands upon thousands of hours with venomous snakes. I handle them every fucking day, guys. Near enough. Well, every 2 days or every day, it depends what's needing done in the room. I don't believe in keeping the snakes confined to a vivarium 24 hours a day. Regardless of the type of snake, they all need stimulation. So I keep interaction up. The more you interact with the snake, the more they become conditioned to being hooked. And they usually calm down. She is calm as a daisy, guys. Because she's used to being hooked. I like to keep interaction with these guys up. And that goes for any snake that come in here. Whether it's a black mamba, boomslang, whatever. If something like that came in here, it would get the same stimulation as the rest of them. I like to handle them. I like to get to know the snake, eh? And like the snake knows that I'm not a threat, she's not going mental. Yeah, again, it's just proof, guys, that when the press says, oh, kill a snake on the loose, they're not killers. Yeah, she's got the added bonus of venom, but as you can see, she's not being aggressive with me. She's not trying to bite me, she's fucking more interested in going the other way. As I say, these are my favourite taipan. It's hard to see in this light, but she's got a beautiful copper sheen that goes for the head all the way down the back. And I just think these are absolutely stunning snakes. They are absolutely gorgeous. If she were to turn around and come towards me, I wouldn't jump up. I don't believe in jumping up and fucking freaking out, because if I do that, she freaks out. I stay calm, I move her very gently away from me. She is currently kept in a 4x2x2 vivarium as well. I know she's quite small, so her vivarium's got plenty of decor there for her to hide in and feel secure. She is kept around about 30 to 31 degrees Celsius. Yet again, I've had no problems with her. She's currently eating fuzzy mice. She gets 2 of them a week. When I first got her, she didn't feed, she was assist fed. It took 13 attempts before she started eating on her own. 13 assist feeds. Now she's eating like a trooper, she's happy. I use a heat mat on her, I have no trouble with heat mats. I don't, the whole ceramic thing doesn't fucking agree with me. I've tried it before and it just doesn't agree with me. Heat mats is what I know, heat mats is what I've done since I started, and it works for me. I believe if you're going to use a heat mat, there's no fucking issue with heat mats, provided you do things right and you keep on top of your viv maintenance. You keep checking that. If there's any faults, you find it quickly. I'm always on top of my vivarium maintenance. I am in here every single day checking temperatures, checking to make sure everything's working. The way I've set up my heat mats, they don't get too hot. So yeah, if you're going to use a heat mat, then provided you're checking it constantly and making sure everything's in tip-top condition, then I don't see the problem. I've always used heat mats. She's on a substrate, I use cocoa husk. I've started using cocoa husk in every single one of my vivs. It's perfect for building up humidity. I used to use aspen bedding, I swore by aspen bedding. I used aspen for 9 years. And then I tried cocoa husk. Aspen bedding, it looked good, but it just couldn't hold humidity worth a shit. So I thought, fuck it, I'll try cocoa husk, and yeah, it looks much better, it looks more natural. When they're in shed, you spray the shit out of it and it holds humidity well. So yeah, I love cocoa husk. She's got a shitload of plastic leaves in there, she's got cork bark, loads of wee bits for her to hide under. So she feels very secure in there. Obviously as she grows we'll be taking a lot of the decor out because she's a fucking nightmare to get out of that viv at times. But I was keeping her in a rub inside the viv. Because my council require to have 2 doors to the snake, so you'll notice that all my vivs have got 2 sets of doors on them. When she was small, she was inside a rub and that was inside the viv. And I got fed up having her on the rub because you couldn't see her. So I put her into the vivarium with just loads of decor. And she's been absolutely fine. She has been absolutely fine. You can see See how twitchy she is. Every time something goes in front of her, she's back, she's ready to go away. But as long as you're slow with her, the snake will bite you in self-defence. Or if you're like stinking of rodents. Number one, I don't stink of rodents. Number two, I'm doing absolutely nothing at all to freak her out. As you can see, when the hook goes in front of her, she can be a little bit twitchy, but I'm doing nothing to freak her out. I'm keeping all my movements slow, I'm down low with her, and every time I come in this room I like to keep everything as chilled out as possible. You can see her twitching there, it's because the hook's going in front of her. See her twitching? She'd rather go the other way. She obviously knows that I'm here, but she'd rather turn and go the other way. She knows that I'm not a threat. Keeping all my movements very slow. I'm looking forward to her becoming an adult. I can't wait to see her when she's older. I think she's going to be a beautiful adult taipan. The taipan is probably my favourite snake. It's just it demands that respect. It's a taipan, it's top fucking dog. Also, she's beautiful. A lot of people think they're very drab, but I think she's beautiful. And I like the fact that they're so quick. As I say, I've got Asperger's and my head is fucking 10 to the dozen. For the second I wake up in the morning to the minute I go to sleep at night, my head is like do 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 do. When I'm working with one of these, my head's on the fucking snake, my head's there. I'm constantly watching the snake, watching what way she's going. I'm ready. It's me and the snake. I know, as I say, I'm talking to you guys, but I'm focused on this animal. This is an extreme way to help my autism, but it does. Again, working with these animals, it gives my head a break, it gets rid of all of them thoughts and it slows everything down and puts me here on a level. And I'm able to focus on what I'm doing. I'm focusing on the snake, I'm watching her movements. And I'm just letting her do her thing. I'm not panicking. I'm calm as a daisy. And I believe if I'm calm, she picks up on that vibe and she's calm as well. If I start jumping around like a fucking idiot, if she comes close to me, see how twitchy she is? Well, if I jump up, if she comes close to me, she's going to be even more twitchy. See, that was her tail that hit her in the head there, and I gave her a fright. You know? My videos, I like to give a little bit of information on the snakes. I like to show that the snake isn't aggressive. This is the world's third most venomous snake. These are usually pretty pissed off snakes, and yet I'm sitting with one like this. As I say, I don't recommend you try this, but I'm showing you that she's not out to kill me. She's not an aggressive snake. As long as I'm slow with her, and I don't jump about, I don't make her feel threatened, then she isn't out to bite me. She isn't going to try and attack me. She has no arms and she's no legs. Her only means of defence is to bite. So if I jump up and freak her out and she feels scared, she's going to fucking bite. It's the only way she knows how. And that goes for any snake, whether it be venomous, constrictor. If the snake's scared, it's going to bite, it's going to lash out. Right, the same if they smell food, if they smell mice. So if I come in here stinking of mice or chicks, if she gets a whiff of that on me, then there's a huge possibility she's going to bite me. So every time I come in here, I make sure that I don't smell the snake food, I make sure that I've not got any scent on me that might indicate food to her. As you can see, she's not out to attack me. Yeah, she's venomous, but she's not aggressive. Obviously when you go into her vivarium, you are going into her space. So yeah, she's a bit pissed off that you went in there, and yeah, she does try and defend herself. She's backed into a corner as well. Vivarium's got sides. So you're going into that vivarium, you're backing her into a corner. Till she susses out, right, shit's okay, she's going to fucking attack. She's going to defend herself. As you can see, once she's out, she's on the floor and she's sussed out what's going on. There's absolutely no aggression there at all. She's relaxed, she's just interested in exploring. Yeah. This is where it gets difficult, guys. Asperger's, trying to talk on a camera. This is where I stumble. It's like, what the fuck do I say now? This is where I start rambling on a load of shit. As always, guys, if you've got any questions, please feel free to fire them my way. And I will do my utmost to answer. I'm getting pins and needles in my foot, oh, twitchy. See, she's quite quick, she's a quick snake. As long as I'm slow with her, guys. Keeping everything nice and relaxed. As I've said many times before, right, if you're going to get into venomous, think long and hard about it. Right? These things will kill you. You get one shot of life, these things will take that away. It's not all about hooking the snake. As I say, majority of people can learn to hook a snake. It's easy. Sometimes though, you have to pin that snake behind the head. Pin her down, get her behind the head without getting bit. Got to ask yourself, if you're wanting to get into venomous snakes, have you got the nerve to be able to do that? If that snake needs you to get behind the head, say to administer medication or fucking remove an eye cap or something like that that involves getting up close and personal with the mouth, can you do that? You know? It takes a lot of nerve. It does get the old adrenaline pumping. There's no one else here to do this shit for me. So it could be the same case for you if you got into venomous snakes. You got a snake, all of a sudden you're on your own, no one's going to handle that snake for you. Can you do everything that's needed for that snake? Hopefully it'll never come to you having to pin your snake. But can you do that? Could you assist feed a taipan, say? I've had to do it 13 times with this girl before she got the adjust. But you've got to be willing to do everything that comes with it. It's not all about just hooking the snake. You can see how twitchy she is, and that's just the movement of the hook. Very dangerous snake, she's always ready to attack if need be. These snakes take no fucking prisoners. When handling a venomous snake, never bend down for the tail, always bring the tail to you. Guys, you want to look at her? This is Patch. Can you see her? That's Patch, she's Papua New Guinea taipan, Oxyuranus, scutellatus canni. with her being closer up to the camera, you might be able to see that copper sheen down her back. Beautiful snake, absolutely gorgeous. She's got pillar box red eyes, or bright red eyes. She's getting to that length now that I could tail her. But yeah, when you're handling a venomous snake, never bend down and grab the tail. Same if you've got it in a bin, never bend down and grab the tail. Get the snake, right, and you lift that tail up to you. Right, watching the snake, watching the snake. She's not going to play now. Nah, she wants to come over and see me. We'll get back to that in a minute. Where are you going? Where are you going? Why don't you go the other way? As you can see, I'm not panicking. I'm not freaking out, I'm just gently moving the snake out of the way. As I say, if you need to tail the snake, bring the tail up to you. Don't ever bend down and pick up that tail. You want to bring the tail up. Guys, here's Patch. She's probably going to try and climb the hook and come and see me. This is Patch. But doing my videos, it gives you a chance to see how I do things. Some people might agree with it, some people might not. As I say, if you've got a problem with the way that I'm doing things, off you fuck. I'm aware of the risks. I've kept venomous snakes for 10 years. I know all too well the risks. I've had many friends that died doing this as a hobby. So yeah, I'm very aware of the risks. As I say, people with Asperger's syndrome, right, or autism, we see stuff done. I learned everything just through watching TV, watching Steve Irwin, God rest his soul, watching other people on TV. I don't read much. I just I get migraines when I read too much. So I've never been much for reading, but I learn, I watch. So I see something that I was like, I could do that, and I fucking done it. I've seen venomous snake handlers standing up and stuff. I was like, I could do that, so done it. I've seen venomous snake handlers sitting down like this. I was like, I could do that, so fucking done it. I learned. I've become comfortable. See, try to explain Asperger's and how it fucking works is so difficult, guys. I really don't understand my own fucking head and stuff, so try to explain. I know what I want to say to you, but getting it out, it's difficult. And I stumble, I get stuck for stuff to say, I don't know what to say here. But yeah, so that's done a couple of videos now. Luke's in shed, so hopefully I'll get a nice shed out of him by the end of the week, or possibly even early next week. So once he sheds, I'll do another video and I'll let you see how good he fucking looks. I've started to do a video with Molly. And Molly's fucking that size, she's tiny, so I hate to fucking zoom in. So yeah, Molly will be next. And then after that, I've only got 4 snakes. I've not got the biggest fucking collection in the world. So after that, I'll probably do some feeding videos. And basically, I'll just do handling videos, just what I do, but you'll soon get fucking bored because this is it. As you can see, there's no fireworks or nothing, none's going mental, I'm not fucking running for my life. This is basically how I do things, People call me mad for the way I do shit. Guys, I've got Asperger's, right? I understand snakes a bit fucking better than your average person. Trust me, when I say I know snakes, I know snakes. I know what they're capable of, I know how they work, I know what makes them tick, I know what I can and can't do. I learn very quickly. That's one of the perks of having Asperger's and being so into working with these animals. I learn very quickly. Once again, I constantly stress this, you probably get fucking bored hearing it, but don't try what I'm doing at home, I don't want to fucking... Everybody watching my videos, I want it clear that I'm telling you, don't try this at home. Especially not with a fucking Papua New Guinea taipan. So now if some idiot does go out and try it, I fucking told you not to, so there you go. And I know there's always going to be idiots out there, and I know there's going to be people that will fucking do this and shit like that. Yeah, again, I'll always say, people are trying to ruin our hobby. They want to ban exotics and stuff like that. In this fucking hobby, there's too much bitching and bickering going on. We need to pull together. We need to make a noise that they can fucking hear, the haters can hear. We need to show them that we're fucking managing, and that we won't be taken down. This is our passion, this is what we do, and we won't go down without a fucking fight. It's called a reptile community for a reason. That's what we need to be a fucking community, a family, a working unit. So guys, I urge you all to pull together, help everybody out regardless of experience. New guys, newbies getting into their cordon snakes for the first time, some of them ask the same fucking questions that I've asked with the fucking taipan, right? So if somebody needs help regardless of experience, help them. Be their brother, be their fucking sister. Help them, we're a family. Everybody started somewhere, and we do not know everything. You're always learning. So see all you cunts out there that are like, I'm the best, I know it all. No, you fucking don't. Nobody knows all. These things will fucking surprise us every day with something new. I've learned so much for keeping these guys, and I learn every day. So if somebody needs help, fucking help them. Yeah, help them. As I say, if there's any questions you want to fire my way, don't hesitate to get in touch. You can fucking ask me anything. If I know the answer, I'll answer it. If I don't know the answer, I will do my utmost to get you the fucking answer. But guys, that's 5 to 11 at night. I'm taking a guess that this video's probably about half an hour long again, so at least it's no ages you'll hate to watch fucking me rambling on a load of pish. But guys, this was Patch. She's a Papua New Guinea taipan. She is the 3rd most venomous snake in the world. But I'm going to put Patch away now, guys. I'll give you one last quick look at her close up before I put her in a viv. As I say, always pick that tail up to you. See, she's dropped it. Pick up again, nice and slow. Pays to be very slow with these guys, very slow. Watching what she's doing. Pick that tail up. Pick up the snake. Once again guys, this is Patch. There you go, extreme close up. Big Patch, in you go. There you go baby. But guys, I'm Paul Dunn, Paul Dunn on Facebook. And that was Patch, the Papua New Guinea taipan. I hope you enjoyed my video. I'm always uploading videos, and well, I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos. I'm always putting pictures up and stuff like that. You can follow me on Facebook, Paul Dunn. I've got my own public figure page. Yes. So feel free to check that out if you want. Reptile Podcast and Chill. Tune into them. Awesome group. IHS Scotland members, if there's anybody in Scotland, look into IHS Scotland branch and come along to the meetings. You'll meet a lot of cool people. We need some more members. Feel free to come along. Meetings are usually the third Friday every month. Check out Facebook page IHS Scotland, Scottish branch, and if you're not a member, join up and you'll get all the information on meetings and talks and stuff like that on there. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you're working with Venomous out there, stay safe, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.